Hello and welcome to another video. Today we are doing another tier list. This time we are doing Star Wars. And now what this one is live action and animated. So I've got all 9 films in the Skywalker saga. Solo, Rogue One. Then I've got the Mandalorian. I've got the Clone Wars movie, the Clone Wars series, Rebel series, and the Resistance series. So I'm going to put them all into the tier list. And yeah, so I'm going to give you all my opinion and my views on the Star Wars content, basically. So let us know in the comments yours. Give us a like, subscribe, and let's get right into this tier list. Episode 1. I'm going to put it below average. To me, it's just below average. The whole first part is kind of, it doesn't really have to be there. And it just drags on. You add in Jar Jar Binks, who's just an annoying character. But the fight sequence is what saves it with Darth Maul and with Dave Filoni's discussion and explaining that whole fate of it being the jewels of fate for Anakin's fate actually makes that fight even more impactful to me. So to me, it just goes in below average. So that's the Phantom Menace. Attack of the Clones, below average, cheesy dialogue. The love story is a bit iffy here and there. It's a bit too quick. The Geonosis scene's pretty cool. Mace Windu's pretty cool. Jango Fett's freaking sick in this. We get introduced to Count Dooku. There's there's a lot of problems with Attack of the Clones, and there is a lot of problems. I can't deny that. That's why I've got it below average. The lightsaber fights, some of them are pretty good, so I'm just gonna put it there. Revenge of the Sith goes in God. Revenge of the Sith is a god tier movie. The best lightsaber fight in Anakin versus Obi-Wan. Absolutely fucking phenomenal. The turn of Anakin. Yes, there is problems in this film. There is problems. I'm not denying that it's a perfect film. But it is the most entertaining out of all the Star Wars ones. It's fast paced. Yes, there was a lot of things that were cut out of it that could have helped as well. But I think you have this sick ass opening, in the Starfighter jets and everything. I just really thoroughly enjoy it. And yeah, you got the great fight between Yoda and Palpatine as well, added in the Anakin Obi-Wan. I just love Revenge of the Sith. It's one I rewatched the most, so it's god tier. A New Hope, god tier. The OG, absolutely fantastic. I don't really need to say much about the OG. It's just a great movie. It is a great movie, great characters, and it's the one you fall in love with when you watch Star Wars. Empire Strikes Back, god tier to me. It's the best Star Wars film ever. It is so good. I love this. I love seeing Luke learn and find out Vader is his father. That twist was so massive. These are the OGs, are the ones I grew up with as well. And then the prequels started coming out when I started to hit the teenage years. But Empire to me was just the perfect sequel to any movie. It is just so good. It has got everything in it that I wanted, and it's one of those. Not Revenge, it used to be Revenge of the Jedi, but it's Return of the Jedi is God as well. I love this film. It's vying there with Revenge of the Sith to the second best. I love this film so much. To see Luke, how far he's come, and to see what he is able to do, and the way that they take the fight to the Empire, and the whole last fight with Vader, from Vader saving Luke from killing the Emperor so he doesn't turn down the dark side and go down the same path he went to Vader becoming the father Luke needed and sacrificing power, all the power he wanted in the galaxy to save his son, is so freaking powerful. And he goes out on his own terms to tell him to take the helmet off. This was a perfect way to end the trilogy. It was just the perfect ending, and it's god tier for me. Force Awakens is great. I thought this was a great start to the sequel trilogy, introducing Kylo Ren, showing how badass he was at the start, having Snoke, I think Rey there as well, Han Solo. I thought it was a great start. Yes, it is a bit of a carbon copy of the first OG one, The New Hope, but hey, it had everything perfectly lined up and ready to execute. So yeah, I have no problems. The only thing I have is I don't think Rey should have beat Kylo in that fight, in that last fight, and used the Force so early. But hey, it is what it is. But to me, it's still great. Last Jedi shouldn't exist. Shouldn't exist. I fucking hate this movie. I hate this movie with a passion. What they did with Luke was terrible. I just hate it. There's a whole middle section that just does not need to be there. Agenda pushing crap with the casino. All General Holdo had to do was just tell Poe, look, this is what we're going to do. Alright, we're going to do this and that. And then none of that happens and they leave perfectly fine. Then you can take that freaking whole half an hour shit out and focus on Luke training Rey. That would have been better. And don't make fucking Luke a little punk ass bitch. He's the hope of the universe. Everything was disrespectful. I fucking hate this and it should not exist. Rise of Skywalker. Look, I'm going to put it in good because it's not its fault. It was Last Jedi made it impossible for JJ to make a movie that was going to please every single fan. So he did the best he could do. Palpatine wasn't executed properly. There is problems in here, but I blame Last Jedi because Last Jedi severed all the ties that was done in the previous film and made it a lot harder to do this number 9. So, and Kathleen Kennedy's to blame as well for the sequel trilogy because she didn't have a fucking plan and it really pisses me off. Oops, sorry. Oops, I did it again. Oops. Alright, Rogue One. I'm going to put Rogue One in the good tier. I liked Rogue One. It was something different. It was interesting to see how they got the plans and stuff like that. I really liked the story behind it, and I liked the Jyn Erso character. I thought she was really, really good as well. And then you get the badass scene of Darth Vader at the end. Top it off. I mean, that scene alone is god tier. So, Solo. Look, I like Solo. I think it's good. I think it's a good film. For what Ron Howard had to do to come back and reshoot it all, he did a fantastic job. He did an absolutely fantastic job. So I thoroughly enjoyed it. It's a space adventure. It's cool. I didn't have any problems with it. I didn't really want a Solo film. I don't think most people did. But hey, it's a good film. It's a good film. I have no problems with it. So, Mandalorian. It's great. I would put it in God tier, but I want to see the second season. And if the second season is as good as the first season, then it's God tier. Because I think there's only one bad episode in The Mandalorian. One bad episode. It's absolutely fantastic. I love the Mando character. I love Gina's character in there as well. And then you've got, what's his name? Apollo Creed. He's in it as well. And it's just, Carl Weathers, that's right. Carl Weathers' character is great. Baby Yoda, just everything about Mandalorian is Star Wars to me. And to see the bounty hunting side of it is something refreshing. And I thoroughly enjoy it. And I can't wait for Season 2. The Clone Wars movie. Shouldn't exist. It's not very good. It's not very good. It introduced Ahsoka and it was just... I just didn't get into this film. I just did not get into this film at all. I thought it was just, why did they do this film? It just makes no sense. And it was just, I really don't like this film. So it's going to be there as well. Clone Wars the series. I'm going to put the Clone Wars the series in great. It is a great series. And with some great characters. Darth Maul is the MVP of Clone Wars. He is so good, and I loved how they gave him character development. Ahsoka got better and better. There is some iffy things that contradict what happens in Revenge of the Sith and stuff like that, but hey, you can turn a blind eye to that. It doesn't matter. Overall, it's a great series, and Anakin and Obi-Wan are great characters, and to see Mace Windu and stuff like that as well is really good. So yeah. Rebels. It's good. I don't mind Rebels. I have no problems with Rebels. It's cool. It's decent. I mean, it's watchable. I have no problems with it. Some cool characters in there. I like the relationship that they all have in there as well. And it does look into things of what's happened during that period of Revenge of the Sith and A New Hope. So, yeah, I don't have any problems with it. So, and, you know, we got that cool Ahsoka Vader scene as well. And Maul was in it as well. So, I have no problems with it. Resistance. To be honest, below average. I mean, it's just not targeted to me. That's all I'm gonna say. It's not targeted to me, and I don't really care for it. So that's why I just gone below average, because I don't care for it. So there you have it. That is my tier list on all the Star Wars like content that's out right now. Let me know in the comments, what are your rankings in the tier list of these particular ones. Very interested. Star Wars is divisive. Now, don't attack each other in the comments or anything like that, because these are film is subjective and people are going to like it. I know there's going to be people that have Last Jedi and God tier. That's good for you. For me, I absolutely despise that film, and I'm not going to have a go at you for liking that film. It's just totally up to you. So don't have a go at each other. So let me know in the comments, what are yours? Give us a like, subscribe, and see you guys next video. Peace out.